Wait, Ghost, and what about Ghostbusters? When the pink comes out, I mean, who was afraid to take a bath even?
Yep.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Amanda, James, so good to see you guys again. How are you?
Great.
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing so well. So good to see you guys. Amanda, I think this is our 4th Zoom interview during the pandemic. So we got to get all of us back together at some point. We got to get everyone together.
It's happening soon.
I'm hearing rumblings, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed. One of the great things about the horror genre and the thriller genre is that it has the power to affect people's behavior. After Psycho, people were afraid to literally get in the shower. After Jaws, people were afraid to go to the beach. I'm sort of curious, what is the most a horror film or a thriller has ever affected how you have behaved in your day-to-day life?
Well, I can say I hope this movie keeps people from wanting to get married. Just kidding.
I got a whole other long list of reasons for that.
I know. Wait, James, what about, looking under the bed was a big thing for me as a kid.
Yeah, I think I must have seen something as a kid where like the house fell down because I was very scared about my house falling down all the time. I don't know whether it feels like it was informed by some kind of movie or TV show, but yeah, nervous kid, obviously. And
Nervous,
George,
the same.
Yeah.
I watched a movie where somebody killed their parents, and I was like, I'm going to kill my parents. That's dark.
What? No, it got really dark. I'm with you with the under the bed thing because of Poltergeist, with like the clown was under the bed. So I was always afraid that the Poltergeist clown was going to be under there.
I also saw a cartoon with a bathtub coming up the plug, and my grandparents had this bathtub which made a lot of noise when the water sucked, and I remember screaming.
And what about Ghostbusters? When the pink comes out, I mean, who was afraid to take a bath even?
Yep.
As a kid.
See, I'm with you. I say honestly, all of our lives impacted by movies, which I love. I love. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up. It's interesting though. Watching this movie, it was really fascinating to watch the impact that this house had on these two characters. And you guys have both worked on some really amazing projects. I'm sort of curious: has there ever been a set that's most affected you as an actor, helped your performance, or kind of most helped you really submerge yourself?
Listen, I anytime I have to run in the woods, which has happened a lot in my career, I'm like, well, I'm in the woods. Like I'm out of set, even though there are people around shooting me. It doesn't, like, Mother Nature takes over.
Wait, how many movies do you run in the woods? I mean, that's quite a niche like your thing.
Gone, Solstice, Art of Racing in the Rain,
Red Riding Hood.
Red Riding Hood, and those were real woods. This movie, we were running in the middle of the street at night. It felt like the woods.
Wow, you really have one.
No, I'm sure there's 10 more, but I can't go through my resume.
There needs to be like a DVD collection of like all of like your Running Through the Woods movies and just put them together in like a box
running
set.
with a gun. Remember that was a thing. It's like, oh my God, times have changed. Thank God.
Wow.
I mean, it always helps shooting on location in.
Yeah.
I'll jump in, but I shot something about 3 years ago called 4 years ago, maybe, Mr. Jones, which was an Agnieszka Holland movie, and we shot it in Ukraine, in the parts where the Holodomor had happened, and all these families, the people who were playing the supporting artists were the generations 2 or 3 previous most of them had died in the Holodomor, so they all turned up, and they were just, everyone was just so invested in telling the story because it was the only time anyone had really gone to Ukraine and told the story of their genocide. So that was very, very intense.
Wow.
There. And it's not really a story ever told. I mean, everyone knows about the Holocaust, but no one knows that millions of people were systematically killed by collectivization. Anyway, that's another story. But yeah, that was a very powerful experience to be in Ukraine filming that story.
Oh, sure.
Wow. Seriously, guys, they're giving me the wrap up. 1,000 more questions for you, but seriously, thank you for taking the time to do it. Amanda, congratulations on your Oscar nomination since last I saw you, and really hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully, we're all getting together again soon.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.